And you know my life motto, if you're not hard, you're soft.
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 Hard and Soft Pro Wrestling, bringing you up to date on everything that's going on today, the past, and anything that's requested by the nation. We appreciate Hard and Soft on top of the game. Chris Hard, you know the name. Got all the facts about wrestling, man. If you not hard, you soft.
If you're not hard, you're soft.
If you're not hard, you soft.
If you're not hard, you're soft. Yo, the name is Randall. That means I'm always soft. Here with my bro, podcasting like it's our job. The pod hits hard, might leave you in shock. Cause if you're not hard, it's okay to be soft.
Welcome to the Hard and Soft Pro Wrestling Podcast. Yo. What's happening, Hard and Soft Nation? It's me, Chris, always hard, and you know my life motto. If you're not hard, you're soft. And you know who I'm with, buddy? My brother, always soft, Randall Paccioli. What's
Shout
up,
out
Randall?
What up, dude? Shout out to the dude.
The dude! Thanks for the shirt, dude.
That was only two, dude. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So, what are you up to, man? How are you feeling today? Got a
Doing good, man. Doing good, yeah. Good topic, Chris. As all of our nation members know,
the nation is out there in full effect right now.
We're shoot brothers for a shoot. We ain't no working brothers, all right?
No, we're not working brothers.
We're hard and soft for a shoot. And we're going to go through the greatest WrestleMania opener of all time. Two shoot brothers as well. Owen Hart versus Bret Hart from WrestleMania 10. Chris, this has your name written all over it. Talk about why we wanted to do this.
Well, I mean, obviously we all know I'm a big Bret Hart fan. So that's one reason we want to watch it. But this is a great story between the two brothers. I mean, it was like so much animosity building up between Owen and Bret. And finally, Owen gets this match. And I mean, I'm going to spoil it for everybody. 28 years ago, Owen Hart does win this match, which is pretty cool too. So he gets the win, and then Bret actually goes on later in the night and wins the title.
Right.
So I mean,
and I think the fact that you spoiled the ending, something we don't normally like to do, but it's okay that you did that because it ties the story in so good with what this is. Right. It's the little brother thinking that he's better, and he's sick of the older brother Bret getting all the spotlight. Right. And he beats the older brother, and still, even though he beats Bret still ends the show with the title and the big crowd reaction. So it's perfect.
Yeah, he had the spotlight for a little, but then Bret took it right back. So, yeah. And this is a great match. We got this pulled up. We're at 12 minutes and 54 seconds, in case you want to go ahead and watch along with us.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Whew, thank God he has it whipped.
Woo!
And then we have on the screen, so you're right there with us, we have Bret Hart just gave his sunglasses to a little kid in the crowd there. So, great moment for that kid.
Yeah, that's something we covered before. It's always cool how Bret used to do that, right? Maybe the definitely the coolest wrestler giveaway, that was his routine of all time. No one did it better than Bret giving those glasses up.
No, I wish I would have got a pair. I mean, I guess I should have asked for a pair when we met him, but I guess I forgot.
Well,
what are you going to do?
We're not dead yet. So, Chris, let's. I'll hit up this match card, and then we'll hit play, dude.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So we're going to flash it. We're flashing it back to Sunday, March 20th from 1994 at MSG in New York City, baby. And the attendance at WrestleMania 10, 19,444 Hard and Soft Nation members. So, hell yeah. And this is a great card to be at. Good Lord. So, again, we start the show with Owen versus Bret. Dave gave this 4.75 stars. I think
almost
if
a
this
5-star match.
If this is in the Tokyo Dome, dude, it's 10 stars.
Oh, easily.
Then we got Bam Bam Bigelow and Luna versus Dink and Doink. And
why are we watching this match?
Well, we could. It would only go 6 minutes. Then we got, oh yeah, the Macho Man, dig it, brother, yeah. Defeating Crush, that goes 9 minutes in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and they got 2.75 stars from old Dave Seltzer, Matt Seltzer.
I love that seltzer.
Yeah. I like seltzers, too. You saw that this weekend. The LaCroix.
Yeah, you were.
Shout out to LaCroix.
You were filling them in my cooler, buddy.
Speaking of coolers, dude, how about, I sent you that Christmas birthday present I got yesterday. Kate, my girlfriend, bought me
I'm sure you can't wait to use that at work.
Stone Cold Steve Austin lunchbox. Yeah, I'm bringing it to work. Hell yeah.
I would have had it there today.
We got Alundra Blaze versus Leilani Kai for the WWF Women's title. Alundra goes over. That got a star and a quarter. The fifth match on the show, Mabel and Mo versus Jaquez Rogue and Pierre Quilete. I have no idea. I didn't say that right.
Is it the Quebecers?
It must be.
I don't know.
People in the comments, let me know how I did on that pronunciation. Anyway, next, we got Yoko, the champ, defeating Lex Luger by disqualification, and that got half a star.
Yeah, that was a horrible match. I'm with you, Dave.
Number 7. Oh, you always are. Number 7. Earthquake defeats Adam Bomb in 30 seconds, and that got a dud rating by Dave Meltzer. Hashtag, why the duds?
I mean, every match isn't going to be a 5-star match. So,
no.
If you're out there performing, it shouldn't be a dud. Come on.
And to your point there, I think that's a t-shirt. Why the duds?
Why the duds?
Why the duds? Classic heel shit. Anyway, I like the booking there. You put your blow away because what you got following that is Razor Ramon, the Intercontinental champ, versus Shawn Michaels, also like the Intercontinental champ, kinda. This is their iconic ladder match for the Intercontinental strap. This got 5 stars.
Yeah, and that was an incredible match. And honestly, we'll probably be watching that one of these days too.
Have to. Love me some HBK and Razor Ramon, maybe the most underrated superstar of all time, maybe the coolest superstar of all time.
That's for sure. And
then, like we alluded to before, Bret Hart defeats Yoko to win the strap in the main event. That got 2.25 stars by Dave Seltzer. That went almost 11 minutes. So, dude, here we go, man. I mean, the greatest opener of WrestleMania history. Shoot Brothers calling other Shoot Brothers. Here we go.
Here we go. Hit us up with a countdown, bro.
All right, dude. 3, 2, 1, play.
12 minutes, 54 seconds we're starting out at. A lucky fan right there.
Yeah,
very happy to be there.
MSG, it's cool how MSG is always, they do that little short ramp always. For every pay-per-view, if they do MSG, it's the same look.
And it looks so good, too. Yeah, MSG would be a cool place to see some wrestling at, that's for sure.
I wonder why this... I mean, I've never heard anyone say WrestleMania 10 was the greatest WrestleMania of all time, but it certainly could be, just looking at the match card there.
Yeah, the match card's great.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
you have
match
a couple
opening,
filler matches.
But you have the 5-star, 2 5-star matches, basically. This and then the ladder match.
Yeah. If you got to see this live, and then you get to see Bret Hart win the title at the end of the night, so, I mean... This would have been great. Oh, there's Owen just loving it. Getting the upper hand on Bret, you know.
Yep, classic heel stuff by Owen.
Yeah, I'd like to throw a shout-out to another podcast that we enjoy called the Dudes at Ringside podcast. And they actually did a couple interviews with some local talent. They just did one with Shelby Waters, which was a really good interview. And we just got to see her wrestle. You love yourself
some Shelby Waters.
Her and my Autumn Breeze. There we go. Going back. Owen's looking a little pissed off here. And you know these two have had many matches in the dungeon.
Oh, yeah. And I've never watched this full thing live, but I'm hoping... you think the parents are in the crowd. I hope they do a lot of camera angles of their reactions of Stu and Mrs. Hart.
I guarantee they're going to get some of these reactions. They have to. Because
this is such a simple story, and those are the best stories, ones that we can relate to, especially us, right? You know, we're brothers, and this is easy to follow along and get invested in. The classic sibling rivalry.
And I'm sure they have so much chemistry together, these matches just flow together. You know, it's like it's nothing to them. It's easy. Getting thrown to the outside.
Just under
Owen's getting
20,000
pissed.
people here watching this, and this
Big
is
slap to the
Owen
face.
Hart's coming out party as a guy that belongs to be in the talking of, you know, a top star in the company.
Oh yeah, he definitely cemented his legacy here. And I mean, if Owen Hart was still here today, I guarantee he would still be a part of wrestling in some capacity. Behind the scenes, maybe helping out, maybe pulling some ribs on people. You know.
Yeah,
like they
you
always
know,
say.
one of the best rib pullers of all time. Yeah, Jim Cornette always says that he would do like the simple things like call your hotel room and he'd be in the lobby and he'd be like, well, why don't you come down and fight me then? I'm in a yellow t-shirt and jeans, and like that's what the lobby guy's wearing. And then Owen runs away and like Earthquake comes down.
That's great. I remember on an episode of, I think it was Grillin' JR, they were talking about how Owen, they had a hog pen match the one time, and I guess to get the hogs back in the truck or whatever, they have to make like a little makeshift, like they set up railings on both sides and make a little chute, like a little tunnel for them to walk through, and he rearranged it so that it went into Vince's office. So Vince's office was just filled with pigs.
Shout out to the real doo-doo trucker.
The real doo-doo trucker, James. Yeah, he's been asking us to do this episode, actually. Every day I see him at work, he keeps asking me about, hey, man, have you thought when you're going to put this episode out? But here it is, just for you, James.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is, I think, you know, like we said, dude, this is just something we started doing just to have fun and hang out and do whatever, but I don't know, man. I mean, we've got it rolling a little bit and got some buzz out there, and I think that just comes from the why we started this is just passionate about pro wrestling, and we have fun with this. And like I'm buying a cell phone from T-Mobile yesterday, and I run into the guy selling me the phone's a lifelong wrestling fan, so we start talking about it, and we talked wrestling for like an hour, and then the other guy at T-Mobile is like a rapper, and he wants to like make our intro. This was yesterday. So
yeah, how cool is that?
That's just how life, you know, hands you. You know, it's just like an ongoing. You never know where this is going to go. So we appreciate all the original Nation members as we continue to climb here.
Yeah, definitely do. I appreciate everybody out there. Smash Master Wrestling. That was a great show we went to.
Hell yeah.
And you know, we're going out to these local shows and then meeting people and finding out about other local shows that are in the area. So it's actually pretty cool. And they had wrestling right here next to me at the Northampton bowling alley.
Really?
I guess 2 weeks ago, but I didn't even know about it. I saw it online today. I was looking it up, and yeah, we missed it though. So
Holy
too
hell.
bad. Here we go. Good arm bar here. Just working them down.
I always like the pink and black. That looks so cool.
Yeah, pink and black on like Bret Hart. I mean, it just fits him.
Yeah. Yeah, and to your point, Chris, I think, obviously, like you said before, Owen passes away tragically in that over-the-edge incident, the accident there, where he fell to his death, live on pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, I remember watching that. That was horrible.
Did you really watch it live?
Yeah, but everything was cut out, so you definitely didn't see any of that. But yeah, we were watching it live over at Uncle Tommy's house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the screen went black, and then a couple minutes
You
later,
could tell
it came back
something.
on, and yeah, it was definitely like, what's going on here?
But it almost seemed like, obviously, he had that blue blazer gimmick going, but it almost seemed like he wasn't as over as he was, in 94, 95, 96. Because I don't think a lot of the guys in the WWF at the time could hang with him in the ring. There wasn't the Benoits or the Angles or the Guerreros or the Malenkos, right? Like in the WWF, those guys, he couldn't go out and have technical matches. So I don't think he had the right dance partners, So
that
I think
definitely makes sense.
I think once Triple H really comes into the mix and, Rock and even Mankind, I think there's where you see
matches.
And I think there's where you see Owen Hart would have taken, his career to the next level once again in the early 2000 area.
He could have been the top guy at one point. They could have had him win the title tonight. They could have had this match.
Yeah.
If I win the match, I get your title shot at the end of the night. They could have done something like that and put the title on Owen, and then they could have, they could have put it back on Bret eventually. But that would have been pretty cool. Little fantasy booking right there. I know Bret's going to do it, but he does the best chest bump into the turnbuckle.
And that's funny. The Isaiah from T-Mobile was talking about that.
Really?
He was a big Bret Hart fan, so I was telling him how you were too. So, shout out to Isaiah from T-Mobile.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode, man.
They were both Isaiahs.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh, we got the good camel clutch here.
The camel clutch.
Good old camel clutch. Oh, Shiki, baby.
Ah, fuck you, Hulk Hogan. Ah, fuck you, Owen. That's my movie. You fuck, you motherfucker.
Here we go. Bret getting back up.
Nice drop down.
Oh, good belly to belly, man. That was 2, dude.
Yeah, nice. Shout out 3WA. Shout out Dino.
Yeah, thanks for shouting Randall's birthday out, Dino. That's pretty awesome.
I don't know what we did to deserve stuff like that.
Yeah,
nice,
I don't know,
dude. Nice crossbody into the roll-up pin on the other side. That was great.
3WA's in Quakertown or in Cookstown tonight at Renninger's
really?
Flea Market. Yeah. Yeah, but we'll be going back into November.
I hope fucking JT Cage loses his title.
He needs to lose that title already. I'm sick of seeing Sign Guy, man. Or Hat Guy.
Sign guy.
They should bring Sign
Daniel
Guy
Bryan.
and get rid of Hat Guy.
Big show.
It's Bryan Danielson. Get it right, Randy.
God damn it. He's gonna.
Yeah, you see they took JR off Dynamite and put him on Rampage.
I don't know, man. It seems to me that JR
He's
thinks the way
getting...
that. Well, I think.
Yeah, he thinks the way we do about AEW. And
Let me rephrase that. We think like he thinks.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because in his podcast, I mean, he says all the time about, the leg slapping and,
yeah,
10 guys.
Nice German
there.
from Owen.
Oh, with the bridge, only a 2. Come on, Heb.
And I like how Owen keeps arguing the count. Right, he's like that, bratty younger brother that's like, come on, It's
yep.
like,
yeah, it's kind of like, hard and soft.
Hey.
That would be you yelling at the ref.
Hey, easy. I love their boots too. They got great wrestling boots.
Oh, the small package. Let's go.
I always think that the opening match is maybe the most important match of the night.
You got to get the crowd hyped up. You
on a
can't
pay-per-view.
just go out there with a stinker,
Yeah.
Like the first match comes out, if it was Bam Bam Bigelow and Dink and Doink, people might go to the bathroom, because they might not care about seeing Dink and Pink and Stink. So, but yeah, you open with this, you're keeping the crowd in there, and then when Bam Bam and Dink and Doink come out, you're gonna sit there and like the match because you're into it. Oh, big splash off the top.
Crowd pops for Bret getting out of the way there.
Bret rolls right out of the way.
I love that Earl Hebner's right there in the middle.
Oh, he's right there ready to go, man. How do you think we get a pair of Bret Hart's boots? That'd be pretty cool to find.
A big check.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
That you'll write. He's your
Cool.
guy.
Yeah, one of these days. Yeah, I'd like to shout out another podcast that just started out. They're gaining subscribers day by day, very fast. The Talk of the Ring show. Check out both those podcasts online. Go to YouTube, and then while you're there, make sure you hit the alerts for our notifications, so when we drop this episode, you'll get alerted right away, and you can stop what you're doing at that exact moment and sit down and watch some wrestling with the Hard&Soft Nation. Bret going for the pin. Only a 2 count. And you see, Bret's not jaw-jacking Hebner for the 2 count, So
right.
Yeah, they're playing right into that story, the bratty little brother.
Nice backbreaker.
Bret always has a great backbreaker. Oh, this is one of my favorite
He has
moves too with
he
Bret.
has a great
drop
everything.
off the second rope.
His stuff always looks clean.
And
Always
Stone
looks
Cold
real.
would do that all the time too, but he would incorporate with the middle fingers, and then he would hit that same move right there.
Well, Stone Cold always shouts out Bret that he's the one that really put him over and jump-started his career.
I mean, our first episode, WrestleMania 13, we got to watch that match. And I mean, that match, Stone Cold was obviously already a great wrestler and already on his way getting there. But I mean, that was like a big moment right there. You know?
Owen going for the sharpshooter on Bret. And now, nice reversal. Look at the crowd
the
popping.
hair pull. Yeah, they're getting up right now.
Nice.
People are waving, trying to get on the camera. It'd be cool if you were if you got on the camera here at WrestleMania 10, and then one day you forget about it. One day you go back and watch it, and then you're like, oh crap,
shit.
There I am in the crowd.
Nice 2 count. Tope Suicida from Bret Hart.
You do not see that much in this era, or from Bret Hart. That was actually pretty damn cool.
Yeah, Bret would always say that, on normal TVs, he'd like to go, come back through the curtain exactly like he went in. But on pay-per-views, he knew his body was going to be a little sore because he was going to go for it.
Yeah, well, people are there paying for it, you know what I mean? You got to really put on the show to get people to come back and watch the TV show next week.
I wonder what pay-per-views cost back in the day.
I think back in this time, maybe WrestleMania would be like $29.99. I think it was or maybe WrestleMania would be a little bit more, but I think the normal price was like $29.99. And then I think they started doing the in-your-house pay-per-views every month.
Yeah.
And those dropped out a little bit, but yeah, now it's nice with the network. I mean, you pay $5 or $10 and you get every pay-per-view for free.
Owen going after the leg here, doing classic heel maneuvers. What a maneuver.
Setting him up for the sharpshooter later in the match.
Yep, there you go. That's what you're saying.
He's gonna puke.
God damn it.
Oh, we got these guys in the front row with the WWF shirts. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, we'll be at Full Gear coming up here. What is that? November 17th?
November 19th, I think, Sunday.
November 19th?
And I know we haven't done This Week in Wrestling in a little bit, but I do want to say, dude, AEW has picked it up a little bit. They've done some cool things. Even, I'll flash it back to Moxley and Hangman Page. The week before their match, I thought Hangman Page went out and cut a great promo to make me care a little bit about it. And then, obviously, he got hurt at the end there. Thankfully, it was just a concussion. It looked like he might have hurt his neck or something like that in that main event, but thankfully it's just a concussion. And then MJF is doing great stuff.
Oh, he really is right now.
Yeah, I really like his story with William Regal. And I don't know, Chris, do you want me to go through what I would fantasy book Full Gear's main event to be? Or no? You tell me.
Well, it is right now. The main event is what? John Moxley versus MJF.
Right. And this is and I have an idea of how I'd like for it to go down. Okay.
Let's see.
Real quick. So I want the card to start, and we'll be there live. I want to look at the Titantron, and I want to see vignettes, maybe 2 or 3 throughout the night, where MJF can't find his fucking ring. Where's my fucking ring? I can't find that motherfucker. What the fuck? And he's searching for it. Anyway, that's it. Match comes out. Match starts. They do whatever. Here's the finish. Okay. Ref takes a bump, and MJF is in the corner. And because they're doing this whole William Regal wants MJF to prove something to him, William Regal is calling him like the entitled prick. He hasn't done anything yet, so here we go, make a decision. So ref takes a bump, ref's down, MJF looks around, comes up with William Regal. William Regal opens up his suit jacket. He has the ring. Moxley's down in the corner, puts the ring down. Here's your choice. Either cheat to win, Maxwell, or not. MJF puts the ring on. He thinks about it, doesn't do it, gets DDT'd by Moxley. There's the finish. 1, 2, 3. Moxley retains. Then I think from there's your story. They can do like an Extreme Rules type match, no disqualification, no holds barred. We're going to go for it in the next pay-per-view or something like that. But that's how I would book it.
That would be pretty cool, actually. I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but I just to see it live, I would just like to see CM Punk come out. Just to be there live. But I know
of course.
I really don't think it's going to happen. I don't know. I don't think even people are really even that interested in seeing him anymore at this point. I mean, to be honest, what's he going to come back and do? He's already had the matches. And
I would love him to come out in the Royal fucking Rumble.
oh, that would be sick.
Imagine
would
that
be
pop.
sick. And I think now, Triple H being in charge, it could happen, dude. I mean, why couldn't they give Punk a couple bucks to come make an appearance at Royal Rumble?
If I want to see, hopefully, Cody, Orton, or
Yeah, I'd like
CM
to
Punk
see-
at the Rumble. If I get one of the three, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'd like to see Cody Rhodes come back and win the Rumble, if he's able to anyway. But to be honest, even about Punk, I could really only almost care less about seeing CM Punk.
I don't know, dude.
on my
I'm still
TV
such
anymore.
a Punk fan. I'm still such a Punk fan. I thought the Moxley Punk main event was good.
Because if he comes back, what's the match going to be? Him versus Kenny Omega?
Well, I mean, there's some realism there, though. There's a good story.
Yeah,
It'd
I just
be-
hate Kenny Omega.
Yeah, but dude, it would be the best Kenny Omega
Ooh.
match. Oh, nice pile driver
Oh
by
my
Bret
god.
Hart. Devastating
Huge
looking.
pile driver right
Now,
there.
how
Owen,
real did that
like-
look?
Owen bounced off the mat somehow. It was like
Yeah, right?
that looked real, man. And you only need one of those. You don't need to be on the top rope and do a Spanish fly flip into a pile driver. I mean, that basic pile driver right there just popped both of us.
Oh, I'm popped. Now we're going to the
Here we
top
go.
rope.
Superplex.
I love the superplex.
Oh, this is one of the best moves.
Doesn't it look so brutal?
Like, look how high they are up there. They have the sea of the crowd.
Wow.
Boom!
Bang.
And that's got to take out of both of them, man.
There's a huge spot.
Oh, here we go. Hebner about to do the 10 count. Bret rolls over.
Nice kick out by Owen.
That was.
The only thing I didn't like there, you could see Owen was looking at the count. I hate that. Trust the ref and just trust the cadence. But who am I? I'm just a podcaster.
Hey, come on. I'm not trusting Hebner out there.
Another match confirmed for Full Gear, Chris. The Acclaimed versus Swerve and Our Glory for the titles.
Oh, I love me some Swerve, man. That'll be good to
Did
see.
you get the catch Rampage last night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's a surprise. Anyway, I'll fill you in. I didn't catch it either, but I saw this little vignette. So, I guess Swerve Strickland kidnapped Billy Gunn.
Oh my god.
The Acclaim can't find Billy Gunn, so where's Daddy Ass? And Swerve's got him tied up in some dark room. And he's going to make sure that Billy Gunn's not a part of their is going to interfere at all in their next title match.
Owen gets the sharpshooter on Bret right in the middle of the ring.
Hell yeah.
He's going to
And
tap.
it seems like Tony Khan has, even though that's like a gimmicky, like kind of cringy, like, I don't know, it's kind of gaga.
Yeah.
It's still better than just having matches.
Yeah, it's a good story. I mean,
Yeah.
at least there's some type of intrigue to it anyway. They make you
And-
care about it, because if you put that match just normally, it's like, we've already seen that match like twice now, right?
Yeah,
Like
but
in
you
the
know it's
last
gonna be
two.
a banger, and if there's a little bit of a story, bad guys versus good guys, it's good. Now here's the sharpshooter by Bret.
And Bret reverses
Nice
into
job
his
by-
sharpshooter. Gets
I
the
like
ropes.
how Owen sold that so well. Even though he was only in the sharpshooter for like a second and a half, he sold
It's
it like he was
Devastating.
it was gonna finish.
Oh, big punch to the gut. Here he goes. Oh, here we go. Oh, I thought he was going to do it.
Bret always sells well, like
Uh-oh.
he's exhausted, with
Going
the
for
mouth
the
wide open.
victory roll. But
Look
Owen
at
snaps him up.
1, 2, 3. Wow,
Three.
good finish. Look at this. Look at the
Bret
facials.
is just pissed. Look at the spit coming out of Owen's mouth.
Yeah. Look at that schnoz on Owen. Let's see how Owen is going to sell this.
Enough is enough, and it's time for a change. I'm not a nugget.
And you know, of course, the one knock on Bret Hart, right? Like, he never liked to do the job. He wanted to win this match via Bruce Pritchard. It was like a little bit of a fight to get him to put Owen over here.
Yeah, and like, why not? Put your brother over. You're getting the title later on. You know
Exactly,
what I mean?
exactly.
And it's not like that finish, you know, it's not like a... It was a roll-up. You know what I mean? He just got the best of him in that move. It's not like he made him tap out or, you know... Still got that big wad of spit sitting on his face. But he's happy as hell. Gotta be happy after getting that win. This is a good move, too. I mean, you never see these, like, that's victory roll back then. Boom, and he just locks him right up there.
Yeah, nice.
Boom. Knees on the shoulders, can't move them. It's perfect, man. Great
Owen
match.
doing classic heel stuff, not giving anyone high fives. I love it.
Nope, just getting back there. He's just
And
like,
Bret-
I won, and
Bret's disappointed.
he's just devastated.
Hey, man, I'm always game for a Bret Hart, and especially an Owen Hart match.
You can't go wrong watching Bret and Owen Hart go against each other at WrestleMania 10.
The greatest WrestleMania opener of all time, Chris. That was cool, man. Nice pick.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to sit here and watch this. And
Hell yeah.
again, Nation, next week we will get back on track with This Week in Wrestling. We do apologize. It's just been a busy 2 weeks for us. We ended up seeing live wrestling basically 2 weekends in a row, and we didn't really get a chance to sit down and record. So next week we will get back to the basics and get back with This Week in Wrestling and our fan requests. And we got another lead up coming up soon here. So we have a lot in the tank for you. And I hope you enjoy the new intro we put out.
Hell yeah. If you're not hard, you're soft. And
You're damn right.
we took your pick for this week, Chris. Owen Hart versus Bret Hart. We just went through that. And we're going to go back to me. And I'm going to pick that we're going to cover here sooner than later. Rey Mysterio versus Sabu. One Night Stand 06. One of my favorite matches for the World Heavyweight title. I love their pay-per-views. So I'm excited to do that one. So be on the lookout,
Hell
Nation.
yeah. That sounds good, man. I am very excited for that match, too.
I'm excited, and Chris, remember one thing. If you're not hard, you're soft.
You're damn right.